John Proxy on channel John of the West. I'm having a witness adventure. This is the witness, and this is an island of which witness is set on. That is what I call the monastery. A lot of people call it the monastery. That's, well, I would have called it a temple. If I go into load my game, it shows me that I've solved 371 puzzles. Not although all of those would be considered puzzles rather than finding random shapes. Like, for instance, this one here. Right? I've already done this one, but I'll just show you, just in case. Not that one. That's wrong. Right, there's a couple from there. This one here. Right? I've already obtained this. Right? So it doesn't count. But, like, that counts as one of the puzzles. I think there are 700 puzzles in this game. And so, yeah, I've just passed halfway. Now, saying that, most of those puzzles are those glyphs now, I'm fairly sure. Or there must be like 100 at least of those glyphs. Glyphs? What the hell's a glyph? But I'm a little bit stuck on particular puzzles. Yes. Now, I think I've put enough lasers up to actually do something on the mountain. But I'd like to finish them. I'd like to get everything done, and I think it's possible. I say that, but I keep coming back to this. This shape here. This bloody tree that fits so perfectly. So what's wrong with this tree? What's up with this tree? Why is it not doing the entire thing? Is it broken? Is it snapped? Oh, what is it? Why? Why do you persist? Hang on. Like that. Other people have solved this, so I can solve this too. That's my logic, and I'm going with it. But I've got no ideas, unfortunately. That's an idea. Right. That's an idea. Okay, let's... There's only so many positions. I've got to keep one of these shapes on. Okay. Okay, I can't believe I never looked at the floor before. Right, I've drawn this several times, but let's draw it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. There's the beginning. We don't know which is the right way, but we do know, hopefully, an important piece now. That's cool. And we do know it ends at the bottom there. So if you want to look at what I've drawn that. Okay, that's the twigs. I don't know how clear that is. It's clear to me. Right, unfortunately my pen's a bit crap. But yeah, at the top there you can sort of see. Anyway, I've got to fit a shape like... Oh, look at that. It's up, right up, right up. Right? It's that shape, but it could be in any direction. So I'm just going to see where that fits. So... I'm not sure if it's anywhere, to be honest. But it's definitely a clue, right? That's an unnatural shape. Saying that, can I see what's fallen off? Because it could have fallen off straight, right? Like, it might not even be at the angle, so it could be a straight line. But to be fair, I've probably tested straight lines. All I know is, right, this shape here, that, That is quite hard, genuinely quite hard to fit into the pattern that I've got. Right, so I've got 3 starting positions, which is this, and that's not quite done, this, or this. Hang on. Okay, this. This or this. Now, I know that can be turned around and it can be flipped, obviously. So it's likely going to be flipped, right? That's how the puzzles work. They'll take this. So if it's flipped, how much does that help me? Does it help me at all if it's flipped? Again, it could be in a straight line. No, because I just sort of assumed it would be like that anyway. Like, if it... Like, this is probably one I already tested out. Should I look for more twigs? What if it was on a different tree part? Like, what if it was from there? So it wouldn't even show all of it, would it? Does that make sense? So if it was attached to that, it might just... I'm clutching at straws here, I appreciate, but I've got no idea how to do the puzzle, and this suddenly just screams puzzle piece. That's 2 as well, isn't it? I didn't see that. That looks like one of the things is longer than the other. That makes a difference, actually. So, let's turn it the way I know. That is a double. Oops, that makes it look like a triple. That's a double. And my flipped version is also a double. Does that make the puzzle possible? Because that double is needed to do certain things. Right? So if let's draw it flipped a couple of times. It can be in any of these positions, obviously. So, like that. That's what I suspect it'll be. I think it'll go down... I think it'll look like that one. And I think it'll be here. Get out of the way, you. So one of the directions I can go in is this. I go down twice. Left, down, left, down. Huh. Oh my god, that worked! Yeah, I was trying to attach... I was paying too much attention to this bit here. Sweet! We did a puzzle. Oh my god, I'm glad I'm recording. I took an hour off to play Tomb Raider. So I was just like... because there was another 15 minutes of me getting nothing done. And I just thought... Oh, God, I'm not going to be able to solve any of these. I did! I solved it! What has that done for me? What has that done for me? Is that a laser? It is! Yes! 10 minutes! Oh, I love it when I get at the start. I can't believe I didn't see that bloody twig. Now I've got to go around the jungle. I've looked really hard in the jungle. I've asked my brother, and he said, no, there is a laser. There's a jungle laser. And then I said, don't tell me anymore. La 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 la. This is on the phone. Come on then. Come on then, you. I've got to witness it, right? There we are. I don't know why I'm shooting up there. I know where the mountain is. Lovely. I don't know why some of these are multiple colours, but they are. Right. Fantastic. To the jungle. The mighty jungle where no one sleeps apart from some sort of sound person, I guess. And I don't mean like he's sound as a pound. I mean he's an audio editor. He sleeps in the jungle and makes stupid noises. So right, there is a laser around here somewhere. I feel like I've done these puzzles. Shut up, you. Right. Ah! And the problem, ladies and gentlemen, hypothetical viewers and real viewers, the problem I have, when I find it, that was a lovely circle you just took there, John. The problem I have is this pink bloody wire, right? Pink wire. This also blocks the way to make it slightly more inconvenient to get to this location. Pink goddamn wire. I know where it goes. Goes here. It just ceases to exist at this point. Now so you go, okay, it's going to be in there. That's the logic, right? It's going to be this section that's for no reason. Weird noises. So maybe this is a maze. Or something. There is a reason for this, yeah? So what is the reason? Or maybe there's a way up to that rock. On top of that rock. There's this wire. It's just odd that there's a route. Huh. Is this a drawing or something? So yeah, there's another laser. But the lasers have been pretty obvious. I mean, even the hidden ones are somewhere nearby, just sticking out. I'm not seeing any lasers around here. It's that pink goddamn wire. And every time I check that bloody room with nothing in, and it's got nothing in. I don't know why I expect it to change. So, but I'm doing really well. I thought I might be on a roll. I might be, but maybe I need a different tactic. And this one was pretty easy. Did this early on. I get the idea of colour filters. No. Yeah, I'm not even seeing a laser box, a yellow, giant yellow box. Where would that be? Maybe he's just taking the, mick. Maybe he's just lied to me. I have to assume he hasn't. And that he's not mistaken or anything. So this is officially out of the jungle as well. To be fair, I didn't even find the jungle the first time around. Like, I went through it several times not knowing there are puzzles there. So maybe missing a yellow box isn't that difficult. Not seeing anywhere that would be obvious though. Yep, I keep visiting this guy just in case. Because he's connected to nothing and I've got something that needs a connection. That's basically my only reasoning. He's trying to grab that cup. I wish I could grab that cup for you, mate. Or he's trying to grab the sun, one of the two. I mean, he'll have more chance with the cup. Why does this exist? Why can I go here? Well, I'm not sure. Then again, it took me ages to figure out to move the bridges. But I knew I had to do something. And what's funny is, on the episode where I moved the bridges, I was going, well, I was doing the same sort of whining. I knew that, but I don't even know. But this one is, I'm lost. Like, it is, the logic sound though, like, the Sun Temple, like, I know there's puzzles there. This, I have no goddamn clue. Maybe I'm missing a puzzle. But I know there's a pink laser. Pink laser must mean something. Maybe. Yeah. Not seeing anywhere that screams out at me. Oh, yes I am. Wanna go up that tree? Right. And another one. Camera was very unsure of what I should be doing. I'll do for the time being. Actually, let's check out my monolith. Don't know where it's kept, is it? There it is. I assume it was those two. Makes sense, but it's not what I wanted, game. I wanted a big yellow box like that one. Right. To the temple. To the direction I think the temple might be in. Oh. I'm not seeing like a final puzzle. Temple, John. Temple. The only thing... What? How did I not see that? God damn it. 20 minutes and two lasers. One of them involved a puzzle. One of them was just because I'm an idiot and could not find this particular part. The hell? The actual hell? How the hell did I miss it? I'm gonna have to... Right. I think we've got one laser left. We're going to have to spend 35 minutes at that bloody temple now. Now, that's not all the puzzles. I know at least there are... I've only got three of the cinema windmill, cinema puzzles. But I know where a fourth one is. It's behind a rock hard puzzle. Alright, hang on. Let me... How the hell did I get in here, and how did I not get in here before? Okay. I guess one of the... there was a door and it took a while to open. That's my only explanation I've got of why I couldn't find this place. Whatever, it's been done now. To the Sun Temple. To the Sun Temple. Not where the Sun Temple is, John. I'm not sure where the Sun Temple is in relation to this, but... That's not going to work, is it? A little break helps quite a lot, apparently. Sun Temple's not there. Let's go to... It's near here, isn't it? Yeah. It's not that close, but... There's a done laser. Go, go, Sun Temple, go! I did at least one of those. Yes. Not sure what you're doing, John. Being all confused, that's what I'm doing, John. I'm going to drink my tea while it's hot. This one! I know exactly where this one is. It's underground, where I'm going to activate it after I've done all these puzzles. And I must be close to the end of these puzzles. Must I? I hope I'm near the end of these puzzles. But, you know, a break is as good as a rest. That's because they're the same thing, John. A change is as good as a rest, is what I meant to say. Does make a lot more sense. Right. Let's assume the puzzles are self-contained, generally speaking. With that assumption, means that all I have to do these puzzles is just find the right point in this room at the same time as the right point of the water. Now, I have to assume these need light for that to make sense though. So maybe it's not only light anymore. Maybe light only covers a part of it. Otherwise, I have no idea. Now, so let's watch this one here. Can't zoom. Like, is there any indication? Like, I don't know, this, something, or shadow, something. Because this one is different. Alright, can this reflect off anything from the ceiling, maybe? I've got two puzzles here. Three, in fact. I've got three puzzles here. I've got a little bit of one of the puzzles. In fact, I can wipe away. I've got this. I've got that. That's all I've got. Now, I could... It'd be foolish for me to not try this. It's not going to be correct, but I'll try it anyway. I've got this backwards, obviously. Oh, I suppose upside down that is this then. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to do that all the way through. Just the act of putting that in apparently is very, very difficult. I at least know some of that is correct. Right, that was worth a try. This is not going to work, John. You're not going to be able to just guess this. I mean, you could... It might involve turning back and everything. So you can see that bit in the glare. I can't apply that to anywhere else. Not unless I find some more controls. Okay, maybe there's more controls. Maybe I can bring the water up even more. Hmm. I've solved some of these, haven't I? Not keen on this room, by the way. Now, what about here? There. Worth a try. I'll go back to that. Not getting any ideas. It's a bit worrying, this. Just trying to look around, see if there's anywhere else I can go, anything I've missed in this room. If there's any particular reason why the switches are on any particular walls. And I'm not seeing them. Got glare to work on one thing and it doesn't cover the entire thing. It was such a good start to the episode. I did two things. But I just need to finish this place. And I don't even think that has anything to do with it. I think that just opens this door. It might get me a special secret puzzle or something in there, maybe. But I'm willing to solve any puzzle it will give me at this point. Alright, I've got an idea then. Just looking generally over there, seeing if there's anything. I just don't know. Trying to see what shapes they make. See if it gives me an answer. The only interesting thing of a start is this blatant. Right, this is gonna be a that's the start, that's the end, but it's not gonna happen on this puzzle. I'm not entirely sure. Right, I'm gonna have a little bit of a think, and I'll come back. Can't throw this video away. I've actually accomplished too much, strangely enough. But let's have a think, off screen, without talking for a while. Right, I'm back, and well, I've not figured it out yet. I'm going to be honest. I did take a break though. I had to lie down and everything, and I wanted to completely remove myself from the game. But I didn't want to come back and say, "Oh, I figured it out," because I think that's cheating. I've got to solve the puzzles on screen. Although I did it earlier, one of the puzzles. Like in video 2, come back with, I've solved it on a piece of paper. But that's different. I didn't want to. That was solving it while I was not in game. I didn't want to be in game and solve it, but not be recording. It's what I meant to say. So oh, that one comes so easily. Look at it. Just right there. You bastard. And I know all this here, that is just obviously one of those routes, yeah? I get that. Other than that, I'm just not sure. Maybe my brightness isn't high enough. Maybe there's a picture. Alright, let's go with that. That's an idea. Maybe there's a picture of the solution on. I don't mean that there. I mean this wall here. Maybe there's a reflection puzzle. Because nothing can glare on them. The light's not moving. There's no light sources to glare on. Yeah, I've changed the word to glare. I'm going with glare. I don't want to hear that other word. Alright, come on up. I know one of them is going to be mid as well, but let's just watch this one come up from here. There's no light on it for it to glare. Yeah, that's going to be a thing, but that's what I'm not getting. It can't glare. It can't glare without the bloody light. How's... The water can help me get to the angle, but it needs light on for it to get a glare. So how do I get this without light? There's something I've not done. Yes. Something that I forgot about. Something I was literally just reminded of. Maybe I have, but I obviously need to get out of here anyway because I'm going insane. Why is there so much scaffolding here? Until the one answer to one of these puzzles was to look down, but that's not what I'm doing. But I may as well see if there's anything else up here, right? So one of the puzzles required this, yeah? Something like that. Right, that doesn't matter. That's not why I'm out. I'll come back to this. I need to. I need this done. Yeah, there was a turnable thing. What does that control? Wish I knew a quicker way. These two particular things don't seem to be boat compatible very easily either. There is no boat near the temple, frustratingly enough. Oh, I'm here now. It's past the windmill. And one of these houses has a thing on. Here it is. No. Here it is. What the hell do you do? I mean, I pointed it out at the mountain because I thought that made sense, but what the hell are you for? Let's point it at the sun. Oh, it is pointed at the sun. It's not quite pointed at the sun. Hang on. There's a glare there. Why would there be a glare there? I'm not sure what I was expecting, to be honest. It's got to do something. This means something. I'm just going to move it there a second. I definitely saw a glare, didn't I? Maybe I was mistaken. And that's the only... No, no, no! Right there. Yeah, but that's just because it's the only one in light. Right. I don't know what that does. Maybe it helps. Past the windmill, right? Did you see that? That thing flashed. I'm going over there. Over there, I'm not. Right. What is that thing I was looking at? That there. What's that? What is it? Huh. I'll lock that up. Oh, no idea. Let's go back to the bloody puzzle. Come on. I see you. There we are. Well, I did something now. I've got to keep this video. I've done that one already, haven't I? Ah, there's nothing for me here. Fine, fine, fine. Let's go back. I have no idea what the radar dish does. It's been done already, John. So I wonder what happens if I just follow the path for a while. I would have ended up here. I would have ended up in much easier puzzles than the ones I tried to do at the start of the game. I still don't know how to get on top of these ladders, or if you can. I'm guessing you can't, because I've not been able to. This is me just not working on the puzzle I need to work on, isn't it? Fine. Find the way through. Oh, I'm just having a little visit at some of the old places. Here's where I finished my first episode. Might be a tape here that I never found. No. I know the place a lot better nowadays, though. There's only one place I care about right now, though. And it should be the mountain. It's not, but it should be. Yes. I wonder. John, you seem to be going out your way to avoid doing this puzzle. I'm not avoiding, I'm stuck. Very important difference. Right. Well, I don't care. Go back. Solve this goddamn puzzle. Are there any clues about any buttons that I didn't see? No, it's just the loading in. I should be looking inwards. Alright, what's this all about here? This. Why does this exist? Maybe it's a vital part of the puzzle. I need to be able to see to get that glare, I assume. Lovely. Well, at least I got something. Don't think I can put it off anymore, can I? There we go. It's not giving me any clues, people. It's just taunting me by existing. Back in we go then. Hello, son. Hello, son. So, for a second there, I thought I might be able to move the sun and make this whole place brighter. I don't know how that would affect this room, which is still underground, but it was an idea. Right. Speaking of an idea, I may as well do something. Right. Ah, it's really fast. Why is that so quick? Come on, that's blatantly a thing. Needs to be from this angle because also if I see any glimmer, but that'll help me out a bit. There's a thing. Huh. I know you're one as well. There's all these bars underwater or in the sky, I can't really tell, but... And I'm sure they mark something out. Well, I've tried applying that before, it's at the wrong angle, isn't it? And that is the only shine I see. This isn't boding well. I'm not getting any sudden inspiration. I could do with a sudden piece of you know, inspiration. I really could right now. So that's light does go on this one. Not a lot of light though. No. I mean, all I can do is move the water up and down and up and down. This stupid thing. Well, part of me thought maybe I could just walk down the side, you know, while the water's down. But no, it just pops you up. Because that would be clever, right? That would be the game going, ah, you see, you didn't realise there was an extra room, but no, it won't let you do that. Maybe somewhere else. Alright, let's put the water back up. Let's see what this room here looks like when it fills up. Because it should go in this room as well, right? It does. The only thing I can think of is maybe it does involve the other rooms. Maybe there's a way of bringing the light down. Maybe I've got to point light over there or something. It doesn't make any sense. I'm missing something obvious, I'm sure. I don't think it's going to make any difference. Someone needs to bring these lights down the bottom, mate. I've got my tea. I'm going to drink some tea for 5 minutes and come back and solve this goddamn puzzle, right? I've got all the information I need, probably. I'll take a good look around this room. Right, there's water here. What does this tell us? Is there anything interesting about the water being here? Well, maybe, can I see anything from here? Can I see? Maybe I need to be outside the room. So, yeah, I'm going to try here. So, I'll do that in 5 minutes. Well, obviously, to you, that'll be seconds. But okay, it's interesting that I can see the thing from here as well. So, maybe... Come on. Right, I'm thinking... I'm bringing the water back up, but the scaffolding... The scaffolding is really suspicious. I guess. Also, this bit hasn't been used yet. So I'm trying to look down there. Alright, I'm going to do that again, and I'm going to pay attention to the scaffolding. Because I'm completely out of ideas. I'm going to try anything now. Alright. There's something. That right there. Something happened. There was a pattern. Right there. Oh. No, I think I'm just going insane. Just trying to look at all these things from weird angles. Where does that go? Well, there's a wire there. Where does it go? Right. There's a light! There is a light there. Right, we don't worry about this because there's a goddamn light. Right? That light is connected to this one here, I think. That goes to there. This goes to that. Bollocks. God damn it! No, John, you're out of time. You are out of time. You have not figured this out. Do not pass go. And I can't install updates, apparently. Right, I gotta let you go. This is stupid. I can't. We can't have more video. I did loads of... I unlocked 2 lasers. Loads will happen in this video. I just can't bloody work this puzzle out. I really, really wanted to. As you probably might have guessed. Come on, game. Give me something. Give me anything. The only clue, the only thing I have so far, the only thing I have is that there's a light above that. Go on, turn on, you bastard. Is that definitely the only way to turn that on? So I'm not worrying about this guy anymore. I'm worried. The only thing I have is a tiny bit of this, which is obviously... I don't know if it's obviously for something else, actually. But I've got a tiny bit of this one. There we go. There it is, right there. That's drawn. And that could be about 100 things. Could be this. Let me see. Yeah, it could be this. Could be this. Could be this. Yeah, there's... I'm not going to guess it. And that's the only thing I've got something on. So I should be concentrating on this. Right? This here. This is going to do something for me. This. Right, I've had an idea. It's not really much of an idea, actually. Although saying that... No, I was going to say I'd glue those together and put it on that. But both those puzzle solutions are Zs. What if it's another Z? What if it's literally just this? Oh, you know what? That was totally worth a try. Come on, John. It's not a Z, John. That's the silliest logic I've ever heard. I'm willing to try it, though. No. Just because they're Zs does not mean anything else is a Z. John, you said you... Oh. I've been John Proxy on channel John West. I've been having a witness adventure. This has been an incredibly frustrating episode, even though I did get 2 lasers made. I did. I just have to focus on that and not the fact that I've been standing in this room for half an hour achieving nothing. I'll see you guys next time.